right, so we're ready with the patient, but the denture hasn't been modified to accommodate space for all of the parts that we're trying to pick up. So we need to just create space, wells I call them, into these imprints in the bite registration. So I just want to take a little pause right here and make mention of the quality of your handpiece, your laboratory handpiece. Make sure you have a good quality laboratory handpiece, one that can hold its torque. You don't have to like turn it all the way up, get some speed, and then go. No, get a handpiece that will hold its torque. I'm telling you, do yourself that favor. All right, so we have this burr block that is all I really need to do my denture conversion. So to create the well, we have this burr. It looks like a pear, and its diameter is 6 millimeters. Its length is 11 millimeters. The parts that we're picking up here start out at 4.8 millimeters, but we've added some acrylic, so let's just say it's 6. Matches the diameter of this burr. And then the height is 5 millimeters. So, doing your math, we're going to embed this burr till it's halfway into the imprint, right? So here, we don't measure from the flange, we measure from the imprint. So right now we have 0, and we're going to go down 5 millimeters, and I'm just going to use my burr to estimate when I've gone 5 millimeters into it. So 11 millimeter length, 5 millimeter part, I'm just going to say half the burr is that 5 millimeters. And I'm going to drill right into this bite registration material. So here we go. You do want to make sure that you maintain your orientation with the imprint, right? So if the imprint's pointing this way, you're not approaching it that way. So here, I'm going to just go into it while I'm going to wobble into that material so that I'm not cutting all the way around that hole with all the sides of that burr. I only want to be cutting with one side of the burr, so that's the purpose for this wobble. But I'm going to go in there, just kind of wobble until I've gone half the cutting length of that burr, or just over. So we'll repeat that 3 times now. All right, so now those are my depth cuts. Now what I want to do is I want to take my bite registration out. And at this point, you could take this to the mouth and just test fit it, but I don't like wasting time. So I'm just going to create a trough that connects all those 4 dots, and that way I know I will have all the space I need and I'm ready to do my pickup. So it's real quick and easy. Okay, so now I'm going to also just kind of expand a little bit towards the buckle. Remember, all this is going to be filled in with acrylic. And to help this seat better on my cast, I'm just going to remove that lingual flange right there in the distal. And that'll just help it seat better on my cast. I wouldn't have to do that if this was for a patient, because the soft tissue would compress a little bit. But on a hard model, it's not going to compress. So that's all I've had to do to this denture to prepare it for the pickup. Pretty fast and easy.